Fellow Elegate, the campaign is going well. We have almost achieved our goals. I'd say a celebration is in order. As is the difference between almost achieving victory and victory itself. I think I have the perfect cure for your dark mood. Udad's wife is pregnant. Her name is Sakura, and she lives with Udad in Aujila. If you can find a way into the city, I bet it would not be hard for your people to reach her.
Angry people make mistakes. More importantly, it would allow us to ask Udad a very serious question. Is your loyalty to Ezil greater than your love for your wife and your unborn child? Thank you. That means a lot to me. But scary doesn't get us into Aujila. We'll need to disguise ourselves.
Access to Aujila is under strict control for obvious reasons. But there is one type of person who can always enter any city if it is under siege. I am talking about a merchant.
There is no reason to start a real business here. We will need disguises and goods to sell.
I'm certain the boys of the Legion will be happy to procure the items we need.
Udad's home is at the side of the path leading from the market to the citadel. Its defenses are relatively poor, and the guards look excessively dumb. When you were not looking, as usual.
Akin to a cat while hiding, akin to a tiger while fighting. A fool is the one who underestimates Yulia Khalida.
Is it Cineros who has taught you to flatter so well, Bestia? Either way, it's working.
Very good.
At least merchants can still come and go.
I would have thought the Romans would blockade the city.
Nazamones is...
Welcome, welcome, colleague and neighbor. What brings you to Aljila? Oh, naturally. And I have the best quality. What?
It is stuck! Have you tried pulling? Have I... Of course I have tried pulling! Do you think I'm an imbecile? I'm not carrying these...
Merchants are not allowed within the citadel. Sell your wares on the street.
Somehow.
Ooh. I have been looking for a good knife.
How noble of you, Roman. Your kind speaks of virtue continuously, yet you don't find it beneath you to abduct a childbearing woman from her home. But I suppose the women of our land must be different from the women of yours. I would rather die than give up the location of my husband's hiding place. Then I will take my own life.
You will not. Not while you're pregnant. So cut the horse shit.
Here I am, Roman, appearing as requested. Your quarrel is with me. Let my wife go. Kill me instead if you must. Then what do you want? I already am.
Clearly you were not, but now you are.
Very well. It seems that I have no choice. I accept your offer. As for Isil, he does not have enough warriors to defend Augila from every angle.
My love.
No! This is how it must be. My tribe will withdraw from Augila at once, but Isil still has many allies and he has called upon them. When they come, they will need to cross the ravine. I will show you a passageway that can be traversed by a small force. It leads to the bridge across the ravine. Destroy that bridge, and Augila may be taken without unnecessary bloodshed.
We must pacify more of Nizaminas before we can safely besiege Augila. We need to secure our supply lines.
I would advise we aim for a slightly more amicable resolution to this conflict if we hope to recruit a legion from among our defeated foes.
Legate, now that we are in Africa, there is someone I would like to meet. I think it will be worth your time to take me there. Far from it. In fact, I have never met him before, but his reputation is fearsome. He is known as the Beastmaster. I wish to go there and challenge him. He is famous for his training of lions to fight beside him. I am famous for defeating lions. In a way, he is my nemesis. We have more important matters to address. That's true. I will arm myself with patience. Difficult and confusing most of the time. I make a lot of mistakes, but such is the nature of learning. Your teacher beats you up until he cannot. That he is, and I am grateful for that. But at times he can be ruthless, more strict than my worst Lanista. I do not like questioning myself.
Welcome, travelers. You look like you have come a long way. Please do not hesitate to avail yourselves of our refreshments. I am Meresamun, the mistress of this arena. To what do we owe the honor of your visit? The Beastmaster is the champion of this arena and has well earned his title. One does not simply walk in from the desert to challenge him. You must first earn the right to face him. You look experienced. You have fought in the arenas in Rome. Such assumptions are exactly how many gladiators meet their bloody end. Do not take your survival for granted, let alone your victory. Very well. I will start you off with something simple. You and your people will face a group of our gladiators in a skirmish. If the audience favors you, we will arrange something a little more extravagant. Are you ready for your first match? My gladiators are paid regardless of whether they win or lose, but you are not a full-time arena fighter. Nevertheless, your fight should bring in a sizable audience. Let's say 250 denarii for each match you win. I will call the gladiators and arrange the event. I wish you good luck.
Love it!
Keep at them and this will soon be over.
Sounds like we need to be doing more of that.
I must admit, I've missed the sound of a cheering crowd.
to die for...
I'm going to have you flogged for that.
I'm just out of breath. I'll get up. I hope.
The crowd is enjoying the show.
We're putting on a good show.
That struck a chord with the audience.
Judge me fairly at the scale.
You walked right into that.
Now, getting it.
With the audience.
They love it.
$250 denarii for your victory. Not bad for a day's work. I see many soldiers here in my arena, but most of them do not last long. The discipline and formations of an army are a far cry from the spectacle and chaos of the arena. But you and your friends understand the arena. Very impressive. I think you are ready to face the lions. must be honest with you. I thought you had half a chance of panicking outright at the sight of the first lion charging you. But you stood your ground, and victory is your reward. I am so proud of you. You've done very well so far. Your next match is for the benefit of the audience, not you. I have been working on a new idea to introduce a greater element of unpredictability into our fights. Exciting, right? My people will erect 2 watchtowers at opposite sides of the arena. Then we will let 2 teams of gladiators enter. Archers in the watchtowers will shoot at all the gladiators, and then the lions will enter as well. Exactly. And with a bigger audience comes a greater prize. Triple the normal reward. As promised, 3 times the usual payment for your excellent performance. Please don't hold what happened against the archers if you see them outside the arena. They were only doing what we had hired them to do. It seems a shame you chose the path of a soldier when you are such a natural fit for the arena. You are almost worthy to face the Beastmaster. In fact, he told me that he wanted to accept your challenge. But there is one more match I have been planning for you, before I give you a shot at the championship. Your troupe of Roman gladiators draws many spectators eager to see how the Romans fight. But what we give them is not a real reflection of your tactics. As I understand it, you are famous for your battlefield fortifications and your slow but immovable heavy infantry. We will build a little fort together for you to defend. Thank you for indulging my ideas, Roman. Your fights have earned more money for this arena than we normally make in half a year. You have earned the right to challenge the Beastmaster. Here he is.
I have been watching your fights with great interest. You are good. Is it true that one of you is a famous fighter of beasts?
I am. My name is Bestia Tabat. Your reputation reached me years ago when I was still fighting in the amphitheaters of Rome. When I earned my freedom, I thought that I would never face you. Yet fate has led me to you after all.
I've never been to Rome, but I'm glad that you have sought me out. When my lions kill you, I will know that there is no one in the world who can surpass me.
A battle to the death, then. Do you accept?
I accept your challenge. Mistress Mirasamun, if these Romans defeat me, please ensure that they get my helmet as part of their prize.
There is no force of nature more powerful than the ego of a champion. I will make the arrangements. May the best man win. I never thought I'd see the day when the Beastmaster would meet his end. He was a good man, you know, and a peerless fighter. Until today, at least. But we always knew it would end like this, of course. It is the only right end for a true champion. We were dear friends. He was a friend of my husband's too before he died. It feels like another little part of my husband just left me. But I'm sorry. I don't mean to quiet the roar of your victory. I must be professional. So you very much are. And a well-earned title too. Here, take his helmet. He wanted you to have it. If you ever wish to put on another fight here to defend your championship, please don't hesitate to visit me again. But please leave me for a moment. I need a little time.